Pulsicans and Hexicans unite. How are we doing today? This is Pulse Chain's loudest megaphone, the DeFi Crypto Alliance show, where we're doing our best to bridge the gap between our entrepreneur friends, mainly our real estate buddies, and the crypto community to use crypto as a wealth creation tool and to use real estate and other real world assets like business and merger and acquisitions as a wealth preservation tool and having just a blast doing it with you guys on this crazy journey. You guys can see my daughter here in the background. We are still out in Arizona on holiday. We are heading back to the island on Saturday, but we are still streaming in, checking in with you guys, seeing how everything's going. I know the price charts look bad right now. It's been bloody, and we're just holding the line, right? You have two choices with these assets right now. It's either A, you could diamond hand them, DC. So you got three. You actually have three. So you could diamond hand, DCA, or you can Jeet, right? And that's entirely up to you. This is never financial advice on this show. In fact, I just speculate on my own money and talk about my own money on this show. This is, never financial advice. You guys make your own decision. You can go buy stocks and bonds. But for me, this is a great time to diamond hand in DCA. For you, I don't know. Maybe it's time to Jeet. I've seen some people on Twitter in the last couple of days who are Jeeting their bags, who are openly admitting they're Jeeting their bags, and that's perfectly fine for them. But man, what a very interesting to go through this last 2 years, including the SEC FUD, which was the worst FUD, which in my opinion, we are pretty much out of the weeds on. Now, we aren't 100%. We're still waiting for Auntie Carol to deliver those Christmas cookies that are late because of the holidays. That's fine. I'm waiting for those Christmas cookies. They're going to be mighty tasty. I have a feeling they're going to be really good. But to come this far to Jeet your bags is absolutely just once again self-sabotage, man. Talked about this last night on the Hex conference and how some people are just not mentally built for wealth creation or wealth preservation, and they will self-sabotage themselves, psychologically, subconsciously, before the wealth creation process takes place. And we're seeing that right now unfold in real time. So what are you guys doing? Comment in the comments here. Let me know. I feel like most of you guys who watch my show are diamond handers, right? You guys are you're diehards, and you are here because you feel like you are the one in your family to change the lineage and break the trajectory, that curse of mediocrity. And so that's what we're doing here with this asset class. So yeah, it was good to be on the Hex conference last night. Got a little 20-minute speaking spot. You guys have heard me rant about the things I talked about last night over and over and over again. So it was just kind of like me regurgitating what we always talk about on this show. But it was good, and hopefully some new people got the message. Obviously the Hex staking is always a controversial narrative that people don't like to hear me talk about. But it's for me and my money, it's factual and true. So we as investors, our job is to make decisions based off of data. It's point blank, man. That's it. That's our job as investors, right? It's also our job to find undervalued assets that the market does not give, full market value because of certain situations like SEC or something, right? That's also what our job as investors are, to see the greater picture, to know where we're going, and to see exactly you know, the full vision. So yeah. So yeah, it was good last night, guys. I see that, his unfortunately the Hess conference, views are way down just because of all the nonsense. And hey, it's just part of the deal. I love Matty Allen. I love everything he does for the community. And yeah, it's unfortunate that he's getting some of the FUD towards him, where you literally don't have to like Matty Allen to support Hex. That's just that's the deal. So I also wanted to bring up, guys, before we check in the chat here, I wanted to bring up Martin did a tweet this morning that was very, very good. I was very impressed by it. I wanted to read it to you guys. It kind of fell into the mindset that I always preach about on this show. And it was really good by Martin. If you guys don't know who Martin is, he goes by at storyteller _17. He's a Hex OG, does a lot of chain analysis, stuff like that. He obviously is very proficient on chain, right? And probably got some pretty massive bags, but he's always, he's hardcore RH, specifically Hex. But he says, the power of positive thinking and hard work has led to some of the greatest developments the mankind has ever seen. It's beautiful. It has moved planets and shaped the world as we know it today. The pure fact that we are all still here, as excited as never before, is much more important than the decision a judge in the States or an old bureaucrat in Finland's tax department or soon-to-be retired director of the SEC would ever make. None of this will matter years from now, and their names will be long forgotten. There is simply too much success and emotions in hexagons for us to stop here and keep questioning I keep questioning myself of the opportunity in front of us if we can handle current challenges. It's massive. This is our destiny, and we have to earn it. Only then we can truly enjoy the success of it. Man, that's so powerful and beautiful. Yeah, that came out of Martin today, guys. A storyteller _17. I really resonated with that, and because that is exactly how I feel about this community, these assets, and I feel like even God has shown this to me in more ways than one. And you guys I'm not here to be religious with you. You can believe whenever you want to believe about that. I believe in God. And I believe he has shown me the way with this stuff. And you guys might think I'm crazy. That's fine. But I really resonate with that. So if you guys aren't following Martin, I really like some of the stuff that he puts out. He doesn't fight with the trolls and get on there and get toxic. I enjoy that. I enjoy people who use Twitter as a positive tool, right? Because there's just not enough of it. There's just not enough of it around. You got people using Twitter just as a toxic, dumpster fire, and and I don't like that. So I like to see the positivity. And the thing is, man, if you want to be a Jeet, that's fine. Jeet and leave. Don't stick around and be toxic, because the only person you're hurting is yourself. Like, you're not going to get out like Martin, right? That Martin right there. You're not going to get Martin to Jeet his bags. It's impossible, right? Because you're sitting there being toxic on Twitter. Like, I just don't understand it. You're not going to get me to Jeet my bags because you're toxic on Twitter. All you're doing is creating negativity for yourself. If you want to leave, just leave and then go find the next best thing for you, right? Maybe it's Cardano, right? Maybe it's just buying Bitcoin. Maybe it's not even crypto, right? Maybe it's like, okay, leave and then go start a business and make that your new passion. Make that your new focus in life. And you can, be productive again, a productive part of society and a productive part of like a community. And there's no point in sticking around and just like being toxic and destroying your own self. So yeah, that's my comments on that. But that comment by Martin was freaking awesome, man. I really resonated with that. So let's check in with you guys. See how's everybody doing today. The once again, the Hex conference is still going on. I have up the Hex conference background here, just because I'm also speaking at it on Friday. Well, I spoke at it last night for a 20-minute spot, just solo. It was awesome. Got what I wanted to say out. It caused a little controversy, which is fine. Nothing too bad though. And then I'm on a 9-person panel on Thursday at 9 p.m. Arizona time, which is going to be 11 EST time. So tune in for that. I'll be on that panel. Should be awesome. And once again, go support. In my opinion, if you like Hex, support the conference. It's as easy as that. Even RH tweeted out, "Hey, Hex conference, come watch." So you don't gotta like Maddie to participate. You don't. The same way I don't have to like individuals who create coins and I go participate and make money. Right? I've done that, a few times in my crypto journey. It doesn't mean I'm going to stay around and be like a community member or a cult member in that particular coin, but I'll go in there and I'll make some money on it and I'll bring that value back to where I am a cult member, right, in the pulsing community. And so once again, you don't have to like the guy to go in there and support Hex. If you like Hex, go support it. If you don't like Hex, then I don't know why you're watching my show. Shit. I love Hex, man. Hex is one of my favorite assets. It's probably it is. I know for sure it's the biggest economic-wise value in my portfolio. So yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, I don't even know why you watch my show if you didn't like Hex. Let's check out a secret chart. It's funny, guys. I haven't even looked today at the secret chart. Let's do it though. I'm a little scared to look at it because I didn't look at it before I got on today. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to check it out. Here's Hex versus Pulse. I was looking at that last night. But let's look at what really matters. And I want to see if we're getting scammed. Let's bring it up for everybody because this is the chart, in my opinion, that matters the most. We're going to go on the weekly. That's what we care about. This is against Ethereum. And then, so let's put it against ETH. That's against the dollar. Yeah. Same, man. We're just sitting on the bottom here in these lows in the capitulation zone. My guess is we hold this level. I could be wrong. I'm a dude on the internet who just speculates, never financial advice. It could go lower, but I speculate that it will not. I think any day now we're going to get Auntie Carol's Christmas cookies. And then this bottom was your last chance to DCA. We will see. But that is a scenario that could play out. All right. Well, there's that. Looks the same as it was yesterday. Nothing special. Once again, we're just hanging out here. You got 3 options. Diamond hand, which is a great choice, in my opinion, for my money. You could DCA. Not a great choice. I did that day before yesterday. Yeah, we were down in these lows. I might be down a little. I think I was at 4.5 on Pulse when I DCA. We're at 4.4. Okay. Or Jeet. And if you Jeet, man, go find something else to be passionate about. It's fine to Jeet. It's fine to give up in this community if you don't stick around to be toxic. It's fine to go. There's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. But go. Don't destroy yourself here and create toxicity and negativity for everybody else. And what's the saying? Misery loves company. That's the same. right? If you're miserable, go find something that makes you happy. Life's too short, guys. Life's too freaking short to be miserable. All right, let's check in with you guys. See how everyone's doing. Functional Crypto. What up, bro, man? I love your logo there. Hex to the moon, man. Stocks are the way to go, maybe, man. I mean, yeah, feel like the 20, 30-year plan. But then for me, man, it's like, I just go buy real estate. I know real estate. I love real estate. And I'd rather buy real estate than stocks for me and my money. If I'm going that long-term route. Now there are like meme stocks, right? Like I was at, I went out last night with a bunch of guys, and some of the guys are in Impulse Chain and Hex. Was great. I onboarded them, right? And there was one guy, he's hardcore into like AMC, the GameStop. I mean, he put in like 40 grand last week into GameStop. Anticipating that whole meme stock ecosystem is going to have another massive rally after Trump inauguration, is what he's anticipating. So I don't know, maybe he knows something. And there's like that, that outlier where, that's not a 30-year play in the stock world. Those are your meme stocks, like maybe you can get yourself a 10x, 15, 20x. I don't know, man. But he's going heavy. So, and he also owns Pulse Chain, Hex, and he's asking me, say, man, should I put that 15 grand in to Pulse? And it's funny. It's like, what do you own Pulse, right? He's like, yeah, you own Pulse X, right? It's like, yeah. I'm like, you own Hex? He's like, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're going heavy into these. Dude, get a little diversification into Hex, man. So that's his next DCA, which is cool. I convinced him. Staking made is so simple. Even for the weakest hands. Thanks, Richard. You know how people are. Yeah, man, that's absolutely right. That is the purpose of staking, is so that you don't jeet your bags. Even if you're market cycle staking, right? Next market cycle top or year should be somewhere in 29. Like, you're not going to EES your stakes right now? I mean, unless you're a complete Jeet who wants to give up a lot of yield. If you're doing the market cycle staking strategy, you're not gonna Jeet those bags. So, but still, CI or CL, maybe it's CI. You're still going to have Jeeters, even with the 5555s. I've seen them. I mean, they're EES, and which is why our Hex is the T-share payout's been like over 8, sometimes 9 every day right now. It's crazy. I'm seeing that. It's like, oh my god, the payouts are so good right now. FFGB and okay. Would you be willing to share your off-ramp strategy, zero cost or DEX that works best for fees, not having DEX hold your money hostage? I got a 5.4 million Hex just got bought for $70,000. Boom, baby. I got it on my watch. I get notifications. I got 3 ways off-ramping. 0x coast, of course, right? But, depending on how much liquidity they have on hand, depending on if they're going to be doing USDC like they're talking about, these are all different factors. So I'm set up with those guys. I'm also set up a Coinbase where, I can bridge over off-ramp through Coinbase with USDC. So those are 2. You want to at least have 2. I am flying to Panama in the end of January to set up an account down there to have a third off ramp in an international bank that is crypto friendly. So there will be my third way, just in case, the shit hits the fan. I don't think it will, FFGB. I don't think it will, because we have Trump coming into office. We're going to have a lot of good policies put in place for crypto. And so it shouldn't be an issue with those 2, whether you want to use, Kraken and Coast, or Coinbase and Coast, or Gemini and Coast. I would make Coast one of them. and then you use one of the other big centralized exchanges. But the problem with the big centralized exchanges, they love to block your transactions. If you're coming off ramping with $1 million, they could block the off ramp, and so that's always scary. So that's the process I'll be using. So I'm going to have 3 ways to get out of crypto, and that's also 3 ways I can get onto crypto too, which is going to be good. But for fees, man, right now, if you were to look at fees, the best way is probably Coast. It's just we got to see how much liquidity Coast is going to handle in the midst of the bull. But probably Coast is your best option for fees. And also for your best for not holding your money hostage. And so, but once again, how much are they going to be able to handle? I don't know yet. So even when one of our community members was talking about, because if they're going to take USDC, but that liquidity is coming out of their CST liquidity bucket, it'll be interesting. So that's why you still want to have another out. Coinbase, Kraken. Fees are more, and your risk of being held hostage are higher with those centralized exchanges, but you still want to have them. And hey, bro, you are not Red Squirrel, my friend. Red Squirrel doesn't take bribes, okay? And yeah, wrong account, my ass. This is more like it. And we appreciate you, Fast and Dual, helping with the Hex conference and making sure that is running smoothly. It's been good, man. I've been enjoying the conference, and I think it's awesome that we still seeing it. Even the first day of the conference, it pumped Hex pretty good. I like it, man. So keep up the good work, sir. And then we'll talk bribes after you're done with the conference. Nice. What up, man? Jeet Alicious out here. Yeah, man. Let them all Jeet, bro. Let them all Jeet. I wish I had more DCA money. I got to pay the stupid IRS next month. Fucking 42 grand, man. Would be love to put that into crypto right now. That's all right. I have been DCAing in heavy all this last couple of years. And this is money I've owed them since the beginning of 2023. That's when I first moved to Puerto Rico. I had 6 months of my LLC making money. And then I had 6 months of there. It was great. I was able to save the money on the last 6 months, but not the first. And then we had a hurricane. It didn't really affect us, but it allowed us to push that the taxes out till February of this year. Sucks. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, my friend. We just trying to keep it real out here. And I think Auntie Carol's Christmas cookies is coming in any day now. Once again, I'm bullish on that. I'm really bullish. I'll say it again. And Nuclear Herbs has talked about this. You've seen him talk about it on Twitter. I was being a little reluctant about. He was over at my house for dinner over last weekend, and I was reluctant to talk about it. But he's already talking about it on Twitter. And it's like, if it had been a clear-cut decision for the SEC, that we had known about it a month and a half ago. It'd have been like a template they would have just done up, the judge would have done up, and then they're like, "Yep, go on your way. You can go to trial. You have jurisdiction." It'd been a very easy decision because the SEC has the upper hand, anyways, in these type of it's easy for judges to give them the decision that they have jurisdiction. It's not easy to say you don't have jurisdiction, and you have to write out a very long 80, 90 page, reason why you don't, with all the different points in the argument, all the different arguments they have in the lawsuit. And it has to be ironclad at the point where, like, she does not, where if there's an appeal, the appeal doesn't win, because that hurts her career and it hurts her reputation. So those are the things you got to think about. And so absolutely, I'm bullish on the Christmas cookies. They're just late. We'll see. I could be wrong too, guys. Once again, I have been wrong before. So Check my Pulse Future Wealth Squad. What's up? Great segment on Conference, Corey. Just watched it again. New sub also. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I tried my damnest to get on there and kind of give some information that was, good for everybody. Not everyone liked the hex staking strategy that I bring to the table, and that's fine. We don't go and MF each other on Twitter about it. We just, have a adult conversation about it, and we leave it at that. But I appreciate it, man. It was a lot of fun, and I'm always gonna, do what I can to help out Maddie and keep the Hex conference going because I love Hex, man. I love Hex, man. Jeez, it's the biggest freaking position in my portfolio. I'm gonna keep loving Hex. I mean, I'm not cheating. Shit, taking that shit to the moon. Not much more sell off on the watch news, so that's nice. Yeah, we'll see, man. I feel like we're somewhere in the floor on the floor again, just because the secret chart I showed it earlier how it looks. We're on that capitulation zone from the SEC days, and so against Ethereum, guys, not against the US dollar, against Ethereum, because that's what matters. Please understand that. That's what matters, not the US dollar. And so we're in that capitulation zone, that bottom zone. And so I think this is, again, bottom. I mean, yeah, can we go down at a 10%? Sure. But I feel like we're in that area. Roaring Kitty ain't done. Yeah, my buddy, man, he is freaking bullish. Man, he was talking about it at dinner last night, and he couldn't shut up about it. Like every once in a while, he'd switch the topic to Pulse Chain and Hex because he has a pretty good position in that, like maybe 50, 60-ish. And I was just like, but man, he just couldn't shut up about Roaring Kitty and GME. And I was like, damn, bro. And I hope he's right. Like, we want that type of activity in the stock world because that's that real risk on speculation. It's going to lead into crypto. So I hope he's right. So maybe I should put a bullet in. I would if I had to pay the stupid IRS $42,000 next month. And I'm not selling Pulse Chain assets to do it. I'll tell you that. Functional crypto, all good in the hood. Hex hood. Patience is a virtue for a reason, man. You got that right, bro. You got Toby one. What up, bro, man? Hey, welcome over here. Sub Corey, got to go back and watch your segment. Miss you last night. It was awesome, man. It felt really good. It was short. So I made it nice, sweet, to the point. 20 minutes goes fast. When you're a streamer, 20 minutes goes fast because you're used to just talking your head off, right? Like you can just talk forever and you just get kind of acclimated to that. And it went quick, man. I put a timer up and I was like, all right, I need to get all my bullet points out. And I know this is going to go fast. And so, yeah, man, it was good, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming over here and checking us out. We try to keep it as real as possible. We love Hex. And so we support Matty Allen. I know there's a lot of indifference about it, but I tell people all the time, you don't got to like Matty Allen to go support the Hex conference. All you got to do is like Hex. It's that simple. I don't understand it. You just got to like Hex. I love Hex. Hex ESS Fast is a good dude. Yeah, he's all right, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, there's questions about Fast. No, he's doing good for the Hex conference though. I love it. Mike Myers, what's up, man? Just saw the tweet that Signum is going live today. Any thoughts on that? Man, I'm pro Signum, dude. Pro Signum. I'm pro Tetra. Love that whole ecosystem. I think it's going to do amazing for Pulse Chain. We need an Oracle. Unfortunately, one of the other guys who said they were going to give us an Oracle and we gave them $50 million, they never delivered it. Just don't tell us you're going to give us something and not give it. And so these guys are giving it to us, which is freaking awesome. So I support it. Yeah, man. I have no idea about the coin performance, if that's what you're asking. No clue. Maybe let dude, bro, how do we see all this shit, dude? I mean, sentiment's still low in the community. So maybe my opinion is let it kind of do its thing. Maybe it bounces up and does a quick 2 or 3x. You don't know, right? And if you want to play the trader game, you could. And you're let it kind of find a bottom. And, right now it's just, sentiment's low. So you could let it do its thing and then start scooping, right? If you want to scoop. and you can buy the coins and create a what do they call it? A reporter, and so they know you're adding value to the community, and yeah, so something to think about. But right now, man, I don't know if I'd be like buying it on launch, unless you're catching it right when it first launches and your intentions to trade it, which mine's not. I'm not going to be doing that today. So I'm going to let it launch and see what happens. And but I would like to run some reporters. It'd be good, dude. I'm running node validators. So I got all my node validators coming in, making passive income for me. I got my hex making passive income for me. It'd be cool to have the reporters making some passive income for me. It'd be awesome. And you're providing a very valuable service to the blockchain, which I love that. You know, it's like in real life, when you own a business, you're providing value to your community, your fellow man, your fellow woman. You're adding that value, and you get paid with what? Money. It's great. And in crypto, you do the same thing. You're adding value to the blockchain. What do you get paid in? Crypto. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, man. But hey, man, those are garbage. Those are garbage. The DeFi Wealth Trust, which is a deferred tax trust, is way better. You don't have to take this like slow dividend, and you can take the money out whenever you want. You can buy and sell whenever you want, and all your money's tax deferred. You have full, complete control. You can do DeFi where you hold your own keys. The DeFi Wealth Trust beats a charitable remainder trust times 10. In fact, Toby one, true story, I looked into a charitable remainder trust and other options, and I turned them all down and moved to Puerto Rico. I'm in Puerto Rico, and I discovered a deferred sales tax trust. And then we found some guys who we could onboard in the Pulse chain and teach them DeFi. And so now we made a DeFi deferred tax trust. Had I known about this product, or had been part of making this product before moving to Puerto Rico, I would have never moved to Puerto Rico. Charitable remainder trust was not enough for me to not move to Puerto Rico, where this trust would be. In fact, when I leave Puerto Rico, this is a trust I'll be using, is a DeFi Wealth Trust. So way better than the charitable remainder trust. Way better. You don't have enough control with that one. Jim Cork Inc. is looking good for a huge pump. Farm it or buy. I ain't farming the shit out of it, bro. I've been farming it for about a year. Using IMPLS as a compounder, and it's actually mitigated a lot of my impermanent loss, which is really cool. I think there will be a time and day when Inc. does run up against Pulse X again. Who knows? All right, maybe not. I could be wrong. And so I got a lot of it, man. I'm holding it. I love it, and I think it'll do well. I agree with you. I was watching the puke out of my mouth from watching Crypto 7 and missed the rest of the night. I didn't watch it, man. I do want to watch it. I do support Crypto 7, man. He's got a massive community over there on his show, and a lot of supporters. And he does, man. He even though, you know, a lot of people have their indifference about his coin or whatever, but man, he's screaming at the top of his lungs about Pulse Chain, Hex. I support him, man. I support him. I like Crypto 7. So. But I didn't see him last night. I was getting ready for my part. Andrew, what up, man? Hey, yo, Pulse Chain will melt faces. It will when the time comes, bro. Absolutely. It will when the time comes. So take a crypto loan to pay the IRS. Yeah, man, that's one way to do it. Yeah, DCA, and then take a crypto loan to pay those assholes. Yeah, I could use fiat. I use fiat to do it. Hey, Hex Evolved, you got me my wheels turning. I know, you take a loan at the bottom too, man. That way your risk is mitigated. Yeah, I like it. You give me something to think about. Oh, there's the myth, the man, the legend, Crypto 7. Enjoyed your contribution to conference. Yeah, man, I haven't watched your segment. I'm gonna go back and watch it today, man. Dude, I love Crypto 7. A big fan of here, Crypto 7 on this show, just because he adds so much value to the community. And hey, man, I even have a position in 7G because I support him. So I get it. Haha. And 7 appears in the chat. Man, 7's telling you, man, dude, he onboards a lot of people. He's got to go watch one of his streams and look at the views. Look at the views. It's way more than my views. I got 151. And 111 you watching on Twitter. God, if you guys are watching on Twitter, give me a retweet. Let's help people see this. so we can preach the good word of wealth creation and wealth preservation. And 40 of you guys on YouTube, smash the likes, hit the subscribe. So if I look at my YouTube statistics, this is kind of funny. Only half you guys who watch my show are subscribed. Just freaking hit the bell notification. I promise not to flood your inbox. Jeez. Just busting your balls, Crypto 7. When we're going to be best friends again. Man, I love Crypto 7, man. He's awesome, bro. He's awesome. Yeah, dude. And the value that the content he creates on his show, I've learned so much from watching the show. So, smash the likes. Come on, do it, guys. Smash the likes. Mike Myers, do you think it will push Tetra? Do you think this will push Tetra? What's your thoughts pre-sale or wait till it launches? There's a little time left in pre-sale, I believe. Yeah, I mean, Tetra's supposed to come out sometime in February. If Red Squirrel is in the chat, he can confirm that. He's more on like the know than I am. I check in with the guys once in a while. I don't check in enough. I should check in a lot more. I had like a conversation with Stu Man maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. So it's like already been too long. Good guy. I love what he's doing over there. I love the whole ecosystem. But I think Tetra's launching in February. And I mean, once again, pre-sale, wait until after the launch. Bro, I have no idea. Nothing, I swear, holds their value when we're in bear markets or when sentiment is low. Unfortunately, we are in that phase right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't advise either way on that. That is tough. I want Signum coins. I want it. Like, I want to be a reporter. I'm waiting. That's me personally, man. And I could be wrong. Again, man, I don't know, dude. I get tired of buying pre-sales. And then speaking of pre-sales, I did buy Crypto 7's pre-sale, and I'm up on it. So there's one I'm up on. But, man, most of my pre-sales I buy, dude, I get crushed on, dude. I just get smashed. So, shoot, am I so? No, I need to pass on. We need more levity in this community. Enough of people getting rinsed over shit on the internet. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. There's Red Squirrel. Oi, oi. Yeah, you could comment on Tetra, man, when it's launching. I know you know. And on CRT, what's the name of the DeFi Deferred Trust link? It is called the DeFi Wealth Creation Trust. Or DeFi Wealth Preservation Trust. Chris is our go-to guy. Shoot me a DM. Did I put it in the banners? I might have put it in the banners. Where is? No, I didn't put it in the banners. I will shoot me a DM, Toby One. And I will shoot you over a link for Chris, who's our tax strategist, who you just hop on a call. It's free. It's free to hop on a call with him, and you can like ask him all the questions and see if it's the right product for you. You can go through all this stuff. The cool part about it is if you end up coming along this ride with us, I mean, because we get a lot of real estate deals, we get a lot of business opportunities. We have, almost 300 people in our community, all entrepreneurs who are Hexakins and Pulse Chain guys. We get to right into their deals once the time comes. So, let me just shoot me a DM on Twitter and I'll get the link. Any of you guys, if you guys want the link to talk to Chris, the tax strategist, about the DeFi Wealth Trust, shoot me a link on Twitter. Don't shoot it in Telegram. Telegram is it's so dirty. I will never see it. Shoot me a link on Twitter. I answer all my DMs. And I will get you the link to book a call with them. And then it's like I said, it's free. Worst case scenario. So, yeah, he is that. That is for sure. Post-chain insane gains. Let's go. Let's go. Got my LSE call scheduled tomorrow. So there we go. D Nice is doing the Wealth Trust. This is a great way for wealth preservation. Once again, if you're the guy who's trying to go out there and spend all your gains this cycle and buy Lambos and yachts and, go out and party your ass off and spend all your money. This is not the thing. That's not the product for you. But if you're the guy who's trying to be the one in your family to break the chains, the curse of mediocrity, to lock in wealth for your family lineage, this is the product for you. Because as long as your money's working for you, it doesn't matter where it's working for you, you don't pay any taxes. So you can go from crypto, sell your crypto, go into real estate, go into business mergers or acquisitions. For example, say you buy a business, you get it, operating at a high level, you put some good marketing, some good SOPs in place, and you sell that business a year later, and you take that money and go back into crypto and buy the bottom. You're doing all this while not paying taxes. It's great. They're deferred. Now, if you want to go buy a Lamborghini and you're like, hey, I want to pull $250,000 out to go buy said Lamborghini, well, then now you're going to pay on the $250,000. It's called self-enriching. But the rest of the money stays tax deferred, continue to work for you. This is the power of this trust. Another thing about this trust that's powerful, and I forgot to mention this on last night's conference, is that let's say somebody wants to sue you because, I don't know, you hit them with your car or whatever it may be, right? They could sue you. They can't sue they could try suing the trust, but it's a different entity. You can only get what you have. So what Corey Geary's got, Corey Geary can get. Not Corey Geary, right? They can sue Corey Geary, but now you have an LLC that's held by the trust, like all that. Yeah, good luck getting the money out of that. So another thing to think about, it's wealth preservation at its finest. So it's awesome to do nice. CZ streaming daily throughout the whole bear market. Yeah, he has, man. Spreading RH word personally helped me through the first bear, DC and all the way. Big respect. Same here, man. Absolutely same here. Crypto 7, Sami, and Randy Hilarski are my three bros who have been beating the drum through the absolute blood. God. Oh, geez. And they've kept my resolve at the highest level, right? And so it's yeah. There we go. Tonight, man, it launches. There you go, Mike. Maybe put a small bullet in, maybe not. I don't know, man. I wish I had the answer, dude. I don't know the answer. There we go. Oh yeah, really? I got some dark tokens airdropped. I'm just holding them. See what in. But yeah, I support Pulse Ray Vision. Good dude, man. Another lottery coming on Saturday. Yep, Androgram has been great. Actually, Max is streaming now. So cool, man. Well, guys, I am going to cut it there. Once again, 155 of you guys watching, 121 of you guys over on Twitter. Give me a retweet, please. Give me a like and subscribe on YouTube. Once again, guys, if you want to 10x your portfolio when sentiment is low, when you're in a bear market, I don't think it's a bear market quite anymore. It's kind of shifting, but sentiment's low. The way you do that is go 10x the value you bring to your community, to your fellow man, your fellow woodman, aka by creating a business, being an entrepreneur, maybe working up the corporate ladder. If you have to do that, it's fine. And then you bring that value back into crypto and you can 100x your life. Use crypto as a wealth creation tool. So always keep that in mind. That is the way to DCA when we are in our bottom ranges. So exponential gains. Awesome. Thanks for the info, Corey. Absolutely. Shoot me a DM, guys, if you're interested in the help, the DeFi Wealth Trust. And I will see you guys, hopefully, mañana, not a promise. I should be streaming tomorrow and Friday, but we're heading back to the island on Saturday. And after that, we're back in the hopper, like full work mode. And it will be a good one. And you have a good one too, functional crypto. And I will see you guys later.